What up, guys? Back with another video, and check it out, man. Look, it's always gonna be dark forces of the world always roaming around trying to seek who can they devour. Okay, and with that being said, that's pretty much Satan, because that's what he do. He seeks and lurks around and see who can he devour. You see what I'm saying? Because when you walking in the righteous path and living your life according to the will of God the Father, hey, guess what? As you continue to get deeper into your relationship with God the Father, look, the the stronger the attacks become, and as you doing the will of God, and spreading the word of God the Father as well. Satan, he doesn't like that, so he's really gonna attack you. See, but Satan, he already been defeated by God the Father, see, and was cast to earth along with all these other spirits, all multiple spirits that followed him. Okay, they were all cast and kicked out. So he's already been defeated, see, and with him already been defeated, see, look, he don't mind defeating you. You see what I'm saying? And keeping you captive into his in his captivity, see, and he will keep you that way, because you have to think about it. There's people who go to jail repeatedly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but can't even understand why they keep going back and forth. They want to change, going back and forth to jail, and want to change their life and do something right, but uh, always questioning themselves, about uh, why is it that you keep going back and forth to jail? See, and the thing is because you still caught up in the captivity of Satan. And see, God the Father has already defeated uh, Satan and cast him out. See, and with that being said, see, you can come out of captivity of Satan and continue to live your life righteous, and don't have to ever go back to jail again. See, but you must get a relationship with God and start trusting Him and living and abiding by His will. See, and living according to the way God the Father has purposely uh, willed us to live. See, and that way you come out of captivity of the enemy and start living your life according to the will of God and living your life more abundantly and fulfilled. See, because Satan, you know, as long as he know that you don't know how to protect yourself, guess what? He always gonna keep you captive because he know that you don't know. See, but see, with that being said, this is why, you know, you have to draw closer to God and gain a relationship with Him, and become more closer to the Father, and He gonna teach you how to come out of captivity of the enemy. See, which is the one who come to kill, steal, and destroy, better known as Satan or the devil. See, and you have to pray amongst yourself each and every day, man. From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, by the time you step outside, even on the job site, consistently pray, man, because Satan always is lurking like a lion seeker who can he devour. And he will devour you. He will get a hold of you and, and keep you captive within your thinking process, and your thoughts, your everyday thoughts, and feed you with a bunch of lies to keep you stuck right where you at, and you won't prevail. You won't prevail through life as God designed you to do, unless you find a relationship with Him. Because it's two ways. It's either righteous, you're gonna live your life righteous, or you're gonna live your life wickedly. One of the two. See, and with that being said, living your life righteously super over exceeds living your life wickedly. Because as long as you live your life wickedly, guess what? A lot of cruel and wicked things is going to happen to you. See, you go back seeking revenge, wind up doing something dumb because being caught up in the captivity of Satan, man, and not knowing how to protect yourself against Satan's captivity. I mean, capture. And being stuck there, And it's sad. So if you get a hold of God the Father, draw closer to God the Father, and build a relationship with Him. You don't have to live your life like that anymore, man. And you will feel more free and fulfilled, happy, and joyful throughout your life. See, because it's tough being in a position to where you want to do the right thing, but you consistently keep doing the things that you ought not to do. That's causing you to be in positions and in places where you don't want to be, but you can't figure out why is it that you keep doing the things that you ought not to do, and the things that you ought to do, you don't do. Check it out, real game, man. That's because it's easier to do the wrong things than what it is to do the right things. That's the reason why. See, it's easier just to quit than to face the challenge and continue facing the challenge. You see, so with that being said, protecting yourself with the Word of God and gaining that relationship with Him, man. It teach you how to protect yourself against Satan, and Satan hate it because Satan knows the more you trust God the Father and build a relationship to Him, the less captiveness He has over your life, and it keeps decreasing and keeps decreasing. But also, the attacks will get stronger, but as the attacks get stronger, your relationship with God is supposed to get stronger as well, and you continue to defeat the enemy, and continue to live your life righteous and happy and fulfilled, and continue to go on throughout your life, being free from all the wickedness and evilness. See, because there's Satan to keep you captive, man, in many ways, and it's sad when you think about them too, because it's a lot of people living their life in captivity, man, and they can't figure it out. They can't figure out why, They can't figure it out why I do the things that I ought not to do, besides doing the things that I ought to do. Because of the enemy, man. That's scandalous. So it comes and check it out. The enemy works through spirits, man, roaming around you on the outside and the inside. That works through spirits. You understand? And most of the time, he try to use the ones that's closest to you to devour you. Understand? And if you take a look at your life, if you take a look at your life, and some of you, if you're in your current relationship and your past relationship, you would notice. You would notice that if you look back, you say, when you're trying to do something positive in your life and elevate yourself to the next level, guess what? That person that you was with was tugging on your shirt, pulling your collar, holding a hold on you, which it was Satan working through Satan trying to work through the one that's closest to you to keep you pulled down. See, and it ain't no joke, man. So amongst Satan working through the closest ones to you in order to devour you, he will. See, and it's like, say for instance, you're in a relationship with someone and they tempt you to do something to them over and over again. Like how you say, they know how to push all your buttons. Guess what? The person, yeah, if they're not awake to the tricks of the enemy, they will, because they sleep and they will do that. You see what I'm saying? And now you're in a situation to where you then did something to somebody that's close to you, a family member, partner, or a friend or associate, somebody at your job, and they put you in a situation to now where you did something to them, and you reaping you reaping the consequences of for what you have done. The tricks of the enemy, they'll get you like that. He'll get you like that. He'll try to devour you and attack you, man, in every kind of way. This is why it's important to know how to protect yourself against Satan, man, because Satan don't give a mess about nobody, man. This is what I'm telling you. I'm serious about this thing, man. You have to wake up, and from the time you wake up, pray every day for deliverance of the enemy. Okay? For deliverance of the enemy. On the time you go to work, pray. Pray. So you always protecting yourself against the tricks of the enemy who seek it, who can he devour, man, throughout his life. And keep him off of you, man, and become wise and make sound decisions in your life. See, with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of God the Father, which He gives you, must building a relationship with Him to stop you from doing the old patterns and the old things that you used to do, to now living your life according to His will and fresh and new. See. And people will notice it and see it in you as well. Wow, this person has really made a change in their life. See, and they try to figure, well, I wonder how did you make a change? This person used to be horrible, a monster in the street, and all of a sudden, how did he changed his life? Now he living this way. He living like this. He living like that. I wonder what he did, and most of the time, 100%, he gave his life over to God, and built a relationship with God the Father, living according to the will of God the Father. And that's what he has done. He's now defeating the enemy, which is Satan. And protecting himself from these attacks and these these uh, wicked and evil dark forces that lies in the world. You understand? And praying against these things. Just like a person pray on you and hope on your downfall, you got to pray for them. Pray for your enemies. And pray for deliverance from them to always continue to protect yourself. And with that being said, always continue and protect yourself with the word of God and praying for deliverance over your life, for your family life, for your kids, and each and every soul, man. Because these dark forces don't care about nobody. Man, you know, look at it. People take people's lives each and every day and not feel nothing about it or no remorse at all. That's Satan. They go eat a hamburger afterwards. Understand something? That's Satan way, and he don't care, he don't care about you, man. The people that's locked up, understand, that's doing 150 years in jail, never getting out, never coming home. But you know who fought that is? Who fought that is? That's you know who works that is? That's Satan's works. He don't care. We will get you to burn internally in hell with them. He already screwed himself up, see? Yeah, yeah, people that doing 150 years. Look, the mama sleeping with the daughter's husband, the daughter sleeping with the mama husband, you know. The father then killed the son then killed the father. Uh, the mama fighting the daughter fighting the mama, brother fighting brother, taking each other's life, cousin taking each other's life. You know, it's horrible, man. You gotta get people to wake up to these things. The enemy, yeah, talks about it all in the Bible, man. This is why you see these things now happening more so often. You know, you know, uh, you know, married this man, that this woman's married with a husband, still sleeping with her. He don't care. It's tricks of the enemy. This man is married to this woman. Uh, uh, sleeping with the daughter, or the daughter sleeping with the mama husband. Man, this is a sick, evil stuff. Satan plays these games to make people think that this stuff is okay, and it's not. But this is why you see all this stuff throughout life. And it goes on to talk about it in the Bible that these things will be done. This is why you gotta keep God first, and everything you do, put Him first, man. Because ain't no way in hell half of the things going on in this world should be going on, but they are. And if you wake up and pay attention, and you really start looking and paying attention and seeing and watching people and watching folks and how they move, you would become awakened to what's really going on in the world. You see, understand this. You would see. Yeah, that's why you crank it on. If you look, real life game right here. You turn on the Maury show, what you see? The sister that slept with the sister's boyfriend. Now she pregnant. Okay. The brother that slept with the brother's girlfriend. Okay. Now she pregnant. The daughter that slept with the mama's husband. And the mama that slept with the daughter's husband. The mama and daughter fighting. The father and son fighting. The father that killed the son. Or the son that killed the father. Or the son that knocked out the daddy. Or the daddy didn't knock out the son. Pay attention. Get your life right with Christ and draw a closer relationship with Him. And He will reveal all these things of wickedness and evilness to you. And open your eyes become open. And He make you aware of these things and guide you and steer you in the right direction and open your eyes so that you can become awakened to these things and bring you out of captivity of the enemy, man. Because it ain't no joke. And amongst coming out of the captivity of the enemy, it truly believing and trusting in God the Father, dedicate your life to Him, building a relationship with Him. It promise you a whole bunch of things as well that goes along with that, you know. And gives you the protection that you need. And people can see your light and shine. See, and then you can start bringing these things, darkness to the light. And once you bring things of darkness to the light, you become the light to many and help people who struggle with these things each and every day throughout their life, understand? Because it's hard out there. People face these challenges each and every day, man. And don't really know what to do, don't really know where to go. And some people, it's so bad for them. They commit suicide and wind up killing themselves and doing and taking it that far. But you don't have to take it far. The only thing you gotta do is build a relationship with God the Father. And He'll lead and guide you in the right direction amongst seeking Him and accepting the Son as your personal Lord and Savior. And with that being said, that's the best thing that you could do with your life. And God the Father will open your eyes and lead and guide you into the direction where you're supposed to be going in due time. See, because forces of darkness is always going to be out there each and every day. Satan is always looking to see who can he devour, and if you're weak, he will play on you. He will prey on you each and every day. And he works through spirits, through people as well. Okay? And they don't know no better. They caught up in captivity of the enemy, you know. And some people will prey on you like that because they know that you don't know no better. They'll take advantage, full-blown advantage of you. But once they wake up and see that they can't take advantage of you anymore, there's nothing that they can do to you. They run and flee, just like the enemy. That being said, protect yourself at all times. Yeah. Build a relationship with God the Father. He leads you the right way. He won't steer you down the wrong path. You understand? He'll be your guidance. Keep him first in everything you do. Confident plea for deliverance from your enemies. Yes, sir. Answer me when I call, oh God. My right. You gave me room when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. How long you people shall my honor suffer shame? Understand? How long will you love vain words and seek after lies? But know that the Lord has set apart the faithful for Himself. The Lord hears when I call to Him. With that being said, I love y'all. Protect yourself.